All right, so we are asked to solve 4x plus 1. 4x plus 1 equals to 3 in mode 11. So we want to get the value of what? X, such that when you say 4 times that x plus 1 gives you a value that when you convert it to mode 11, it gives you 3. So you're looking for the value of what? X. Okay, so I want you to pause this video and try to solve it. Okay, drop your answer in the comment section. Now, watch me solve this. Okay, now look at how to solve this. What you have is 4x plus 1 equals to 3 in mode 11. In mode 11. Now, how do we solve this? You repeat this. 4x plus 1 is equals to 3. Now, look at this. In mode 11, 11 in mode 11 is 0. Okay? 22 in mode 11 is 0. 33 in mode 11 is 0. 44 in mode 11 is 0. So all those numbers, 44, in fact, all the multiples of 11, all right, they are all 0 in mode 11. Because let me get it clear to you. If you're talking about mode 3, for example, mode 3 are numbers 0, 1, and 2. So when you talk about 3 in mode 3, 3 in mode 3 is what? Is 0. Okay? So you go to 4. 4 in mode 3 is 1. 5 in mode 3 is what? Is 2. 6 in mode 3 is what? 0. I don't know if you understand. So you see that multiples of 3 are all 0 in mode 3. So 3, 6, 9, there are about 12, just like that. They are all 0 in mode 3. So that's what I want you to understand. Now, if this is clear to you, then let's proceed further. So what I need to do here is, this is 4x plus 1 equals to 3. Now, plus 0. Now, plus 0 here is any of these multiples of 11. So I can just take the first one, 11. And let's solve. This is assumed to be 0. You are seeing this thing as 0 because I told you that all the multiples of what? 11 in mode 11 are 0. So I can put any multiple of 11 here to solve this thing. But provided that I will solve it and get my x to be a number, like a particular value. Okay? Let it not be in decimal. Let it not be in fraction. It must be a perfect number. Okay? It must be a number. All right? It must be an integer. Okay, so let's solve. This is 4x plus 1 is equals to 3 plus 11 gives you what? 14. Now this is 4x is equals to 14 minus 1. So this is 4x is equals to what? 13. Now look at this. If you divide both sides by 4, x is equals to 13 over 4. It is not a perfect, it is not an integer. 13 over 4 is not an integer. Because if you say 13 over 4, you're going to have 3 points. You're going to have 3 point something. Okay? So 13 over 4 is 3.25, right? 3.25. Yes. So 13 over 4 will give you this. So this is not an integer. So therefore, where it affected my solution is from here. So that means I'm not going to use 11 any longer. I will use another multiple of 11, which is what? 22. I will solve with 22 because I'm still seeing 11, 22, 33, 44 as all 0. So that means here I'm going to look for another multiple of 11, which is what? 22. I'll put it here. Let's solve it. Let's see if you're going to have an integer. And once you can be able to have an integer as your x, that means that becomes your solution. I hope this is clear to you. Now let's solve again. Now, solving with that, I'm going to change this. Instead of 11, I'll be using what? 22. So if I say 3 plus 22, it gives me what? 25. So here is 25. So this is 25 minus 1, which is what? 24. Sorry, take this out. Here is 4x is equals to what? 24. Now let's divide both sides by 4. When you divide both sides by 4, you have that your x is equals to 4 here is 1, 4 here is what? 6. So you have that your x is equals to 6. So this is my solution. Why is it my answer? This is my answer because it is an integer. It is a whole number. The value of my s I got here is what? A whole number. So that means I should have gone for a multiple of 11, which is what? 22. So if I use it to solve, I'll have my x to be what? 6. So that means the solution to this problem is what? 6. The value of s that satisfies this equation is 6. So that means you can decide to check. You can decide to check. How do you check? Put your x to be 6 here. So you're going to have 4 times 6 plus 1. Let's see what you're going to have. 4 times 6 is 24. And 24 plus 1 is what? 25. Now, what is 25 in mode 11? What is 25 in mode 11? How do you get a number in a particular mode? If you have 25 and I want to write it in mode 11, what you just need to do is to say 25 divided by 11. Anything you get, the remainder is your answer. So if you say 11 into 25 gives you what? It gives you 2, remainder what? 3. So the remainder is the mode. Is that clear? Is the solution. So that means 25 in mode 11 is what? Is 3. So that means you're correct. Okay? So I hope this is clear to you. Do well to like, comment cleared on the comment section, and follow for more videos. I'll see you in the next video. Share this to your friends. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.